I received an email from Ayat, and we started talking about why not collaborate on building a special interest group for learning technologies. Well, the point is, NileTESOL did not really have special interest groups for the past few years, and they sent out a call for interested people here to chip in and send out proposals for various interest groups. So, one of our common background in learning technologies, let's say it started back in the 2000s, we thought, why not? Let's start together. And now we started writing up the proposal, the nasty part about, starting a SIG. We just looked at some samples and how to do that daunting job of writing up a proposal. And then we started soliciting interested community members, those interested in joining us in learning technologies. We started targeting people, if you like. We started communicating with them through Messenger, through Facebook, and so on. Then we submitted that to NileTESOL board, and interestingly, we got accepted, and that was just scratching the surface. Ayat and I live away from each other. She lives somewhere downtown, and originally I lived in Alexandria, and for those who know that, it's like 2-3 hours away from Cairo. And even now that I'm in Cairo, I live I would say somewhere like an hour, maybe an hour and a half away from Ayat. So, and we don't work in the same place. So we're actually challenged by space, time, and cost. She is very fond of things like, sharing cloud services. She's so fond of Google Docs. She started it, and we started drafting things together, writing comments, sharing links, and reaching a final product. Now, something like Google Form, we actually use extensively for creating surveys, questionnaires, and so on and so forth. First, we started collecting biodata of interested members. So things like name, email, governorates, and so on and so forth, just to help us classify and contact those people later on. Not just that, we started using, things like, sharing the idea that we are starting. So are you interested in joining us in the steering committee as an organizing steering committee member? Are you interested in presenting with us? What are your interests in learning technologies? So we started doing that kind of work behind the scenes before we really launched. And once we launched, that was the challenge. How do we reach out? We started with a very small number. Back in time, I would say by the end of 2016, we were around about 200 members. Now we're up to 560 plus members. So it's all about promoting activities, and the more we go out with outreach activities and virtual events, the more members win over. So reaching out to the community is a really big deal. We started off by having this Facebook group for learning technologies, and it's a NileTESOL official group. It's a closed moderated group. We're going to share its URL at the end of the presentation. So actually, we started with very simple posts that we created, and more often than not, we started sharing forwards, especially free virtual events, webinars, courses, programs, activities, materials, etc. And interestingly, the world is out there for us to just harvest and share. And we started getting likes and responses from our community members. We started creating polls. We used Facebook polls feature extensively to just make decisions about what topics to have for our teams, event teams. sharing or getting to know the preferences of our community members and so on and so forth. We started creating events and reminders of national, international learning technologies events. Just a reminder to keep people on board. We used the Facebook as a tool for running, our steering committee e-elections. We couldn't really run real ballots and elections face-to-face. So we tried out the virtual feature and it did work really. So a mix of Facebook plus Google Docs for selecting our first steering committee member. We happen to use Facebook Live a lot. And I believe it's just an amazing tool, quite magnificent. It actually involves our community members and even our friends on our friend list live. Whenever we have a face-to-face event, sometimes we air some of our web events, virtual events as well, to just grab attention of our community members, get them on board, get them familiar with virtual worlds. We also try to reach out through publicizing ourselves and posting in various LTSIG groups, e-learning groups, educational Facebook groups, etc. Interestingly, I started reaching out to schools, which is not that easy to reach out, especially national schools, experimental schools, not like private schools. Private schools are, quite privileged in the region, so they don't really have a problem. Those who don't have access to training are the, public schools. So that's what we are trying to reach out for. Not just that, the idea of tagging has proven to be an amazing kind of tool. Tagging names of people, of big friends list, that really grabs attention so much. The use of hashtags, our hashtags, NileTESOL, LTSIG, ERT, WebConf, and so on, that again helps us publicize and reach out to more people. Yeah, so Laura did post our URL. This is it. This is the website for NileTESOL, the official NileTESOL, website. Just so you see an example of how you can personally do that if you're interested in creating your own special interest group. Thank you, Ayat, you're back. So in case you'd like to take over, we're going to just give you the microphone in a few. But first, let me just highlight how we do the tagging thing. As you can see, this is an example post where I just put the name. The tagging is so easy to find, and you simply just select the names of people on your list or in your group, as many people as you can, and simply that would pop up in their stream on their Facebook page, and they would just get to respond to you. Just allow me to show you another thing here. It's the hashtag. And at the bottom of the screen here is how we hashtag by writing keywords and the hash key before them. The idea of a hashtag is the moment you click the hashtag, all related posts to that particular word happen to pop up. Heidi?
Sorry, I didn't want to interfere. I just wanted to put up Ayat's picture, and the only way of doing it is by me posing with my webcam. Here we go. There you go.
So I think now I'm going to hand the microphone to Ayat. She's able now to take over. So without further ado, please grab the microphone.
Okay, hello everyone. Can you hear me clearly? Okay, yes. Okay, great. actually good that Hanaa did these slides because she is our expert in hashtagging and mentioning people, and that's how it really works very, very well. So thank you, Hanaa, and we will also, of course, add this tech challenge to our experience. Okay, so I'm taking you now further to our first face-to-face event, and we decided to start with a face-to-face that our audience are more familiar with. So we started sending calls for presenters, and actually we got very low response, but we used our personal learning network to contact some people that we know might be interested and have some good experience to share with our audience. So we managed to get our first event done. We started circulating the announcement and the program on Facebook groups, not just our LTSIG Facebook group, but also on lots of other Facebook groups. We also used Messenger, we used our email, so we had two main channels for communication, emails and our Facebook page. And as you've seen in our Facebook page, we have over 500 participants or members now. So we send emails and we also post on our Facebook page. And we also use the NileTESOL website. They really support us a lot. So we get a lot of support from NileTESOL. They post announcements for our events before and after. And for the venue, we also were lucky to be offered a free venue by the School of Continuing Education in the American University in Cairo. And they are one of the main sponsors for the NileTESOL conference. So at that event, we had, let's say, a modest somehow turnout that we had 30 or more than 30 attendees, which I believe is really good for the first event. They were really very engaged and they liked the tools shared. They have even used their mobile phones to interact with some games and hands-on practice of the tools, which was really great. After the event, we distributed printed feedback and we got very positive post feedback. And the main thing was that the audience wanted more time, so they wanted the sessions to be longer or even more sessions. And I'm saying a hard copy feedback now, or a paper feedback, because we're going to tell you how this was taken further. Hi, Dan. Then the first webinar, so we started with a face-to-face event, and then we thought now we should take it to a webinar, to a live online event, since we are the learning technologies. So at that time it was December, so the time we promote, everyone talks about TESOL Electronic Village Online sessions. So we posted a post about TESOL EDU sessions. We got lots of inquiries, questions from our attendee members or participants saying, what's the nature of this? How do we join? How long? Is it live or no? So lots of questions. We thought now we should really raise awareness of the potential of such online sessions, and especially EDU, because they are very popular, very successful indeed. So we decided to invite someone to talk to our audience about it. We invited Mubarak Akabar from Morocco, and he is EDU lead coordinator. And we also invited Maria Bossa, EDU coordinator team member. And unluckily, Barak had problems with the internet, and again, that's a challenge, so he couldn't join us. So I stepped in as an EDU coordination team member as well, and I did the session with Maria. But we were left with the venue, and it's good that Vance joined us here now from Doha Airport. Wow. Thank him so much for offering us the Learning Times virtual room for the Webheads room. Thank you so much, Vance. That was very generous of you. So Webheads always support. So we had the room, the free room of the Webheads, where we had the session, and that was the start of a webinar or an online event for our LTSIG. Then we thought of planning for another online event, but because many people had challenges with the first event or joining the virtual room, so we thought this time we might try to make it easier a bit for our attendees. So we thought of recording a virtual event or a virtual session, let's say, and post it as an interview. Again, we were sharing posts about